In this case, DPS are deformations, and supports are cones. We're doing cones left, AoE's right, facing the boss. Pretty much everything is going to be relative of facing the boss. I tried to set it up that way for everything or any mechanic you look at. It's looking at the boss. So in this case, Group 1 or Group A, we're having supports left, DPS right. So support stack goes on the left, and the cone one, DPS stack goes into the deformation. Now, people outside the tower have static spots. That is also set. Well, I guess only supports care about this prio. DPS are always going to be in between these towers for odd sets if you are not in the tower or doing your mechanic in the tower. So in this case, me and Rai are.
But also, if you're baiting your clone, you're not there. Or if you're, yeah.
What?
If you're baiting your clone, you're not at where you just said for the static spot.
Well, there's two different.
There's two different static spots.
Two different sets. This is one set.
This is every odd set. You're gonna be around a tower in some sort of fashion. DPS static spot outside of tower is always gonna be in between the towers, closest to the circle tower, so you don't overlap with the other stack. Supports have their own thing going on. Supports will always be based around the cone tower, set also by the prio, where Group 1 is left. In this case, E1. Group 2, or Light Party 1 is left, which is E1. Light Party 2 is Era, facing the boss. So that sets their prio for that. DPS was their prio.
My hand.
Yep. Now, when you soak a tower...
Wait, I'm raising my hand for questions.
Oh, sorry. Yes, ma'am.
So it doesn't matter if, for example, Ewa and I, we both have a deformation, our static spot is always there.
If you're outside of tower, yes.
Okay.
And we're ignoring your mechanic outside of tower just to try to simplify that. Your mechanic is only relevant when in the tower. People in the tower will have their mechanics changed. It's in a set order based on the tower. It doesn't like transform like stacks into this. It's just like this tower gives these 2 debuffs or gives these 4 debuffs to the people that soak it. And now set 2 is when we have Kefka baits. So now you resolve your mechanic in the relevant tower based on your light party. So in this case, like melee's both had cone. So Maddie is light party 2. She is right facing the boss, in front of the marker. Whoever is in light party 1 is in front of the marker, or whoever is right, which is in this case is DPS. Light party 2. Light party 2.
Doesn't matter. It's just the right party. Whoever is right in the thing is in front of the marker.
Yeah, they're gonna be in front of the marker, which is like dead center straight through it, and then the left person is gonna be next to them. It's just to maximize the safetiness of not blasting people. Mostly, it's not blasting the Kefka clones, baiters. These Kefka clones are also static. In this case, supports will always be in front of towers, and DPS will have to go far. I have it set to where the DPS right and left is from this perspective, where towers are north, only for the DPS when they're baiting clones. So who goes left and right?
Can the baiting people overlap or something? In other words, is there an AoE on the
Yes.
bait?
Yes, there is a 5-yard AoE when you're baiting the clone, which is why they're spaced out this way. You can just make a box. It just makes it safer if the 2 DPS move over a little bit, make like a rhombus, so then they're less likely to get blasted by this cleave from the clone bait. If something too serious, I don't think I have a picture of it. In front of the tower, the supports will be like slightly inside the hitbox. The DPS will be on the ring of the boss. They're slightly farther out than these, so they don't overlap with the support. Just take note of that. There's still like a lot of room of error here. These deformations are like straight left and right facing the boss. Those are pretty safe. Cones are just mostly the spiciest part to not blast anybody. Anyway, set 2 happens. If your clones bait, or all the clones are baited, and then a new set of debuffs are given to Group A. because they are soaking they suck the sec tower, and they have one more tower to go through. First, you have to bait the future or past. If he casts his Future's End, he's busting in front, so you have to bait away from the next set of towers. These next set of towers show up after the cones hit you, so you know where you gotta stand. If it's past, you have to make a blast behind. When he starts casting All Things End, is when they all snapshot their baits, is when then you can move into your spots or towers. So now, these are the last set of towers for Group A. In this case, you had like tie with cone. So again, support stack left, DPS stack right. Defamation, and this, I guess like the mechanics within the towers are always the same spots for the mechanic themselves. So in this case, defamation is always on the outside part. The stack in the defamation tower is always closer in to the middle. The stack in the cone tower is always in the middle of the tower, and then cone is always on this edge in the tower. So mechanic static inside the tower, play static outside tower. Again, do debuffs, but now we have to do a swap. We have to swap who does mechanics. So now, the people that just took set 3 towers have to do Kefka baits. So now they go out to their clones, while the people that were outside the tower now have to resolve their baits, or now have to resolve their mechanics that they had since the start. In which case, the DPS start with defamations and support start with codes. So now you have, again, right-left priority based on your light party in the tower while they do the baits. That all happens. New mechanics. Check your partner, what they have. In this case, like both stacks are on the 2 DPS. You have to remember. I guess you have to remember what he's casting here, because Kefka's also casting Past Future. Hopefully, like one of the people baiting Kefka can say it out, call it out, whatever. All tower people are doing stuff. So after this happens, this unity buff, you have to bait the Past or Future for the next tower set. Now you have to resolve the next set of mechanics for Group B. So again, Prio, because both me and Rai had stack. Prio has it, so Rai is left. He goes into the cone tower in the middle. I have the stack in the defamation tower. I am closest. And the tanks were split off from each other, because they got each of the unique one, and they just go in with the cone tower, and then in with the defamation tower. That's at 5. As their second soak. They get a new set of debuffs. And they do it again. Bait Kefka clones, goes in cones, defamations and defamations, supports left, DPS right. Starts casting Past Future. That's soaked. New set of debuffs. Again, supports left, DPS right for stuff. Unless you're, in your defamation stuff. Then you have to bait another Past Future into resolving the next set of mechanics. Which again, support stack left, DPS stack right, defamation, and defamation power, cone in the cone tower. And then this is the last tower for Group 2, or Group B. They will lose all their stacks, and it does not assign a new debuff at all to them. Nothing appears over their head. They are completely done with the mechanic. Well, completely done with towers. Because now we need another swap for Group 1 to finish their last stack mechanic. Their last light stack for the mechanics that they were given after the 3rd tower, which will always be 2 cones and 2 defamations. And with Kefka baits. So again, same prio. Supports left, DPS right. In this case, the Group 1 had mixed debuffs between the 2 of them. So they just go to the cone. For cones, defamation for defamation, and then bait the Past Future again. And then there's nothing left after that. Everyone has 0 stacks, and you bait the last Past Future, and then run. And it goes immediately into Trines. After what? Oh no, there's a Light of Judgment that ends the whole phase. And they go into Trines. Trines is relatively simple. It's only hard for the tanks. Middle, you'll always start in the middle. No matter what, every pattern you start in the middle. The middle Trine is the last one to blow up because of how the Tank Buster works at the end. After the first set is spawned, he starts channeling a left, right, or cleave. You just stand on that side to dodge it. It goes off before you even have to move. It goes off before this first Trine even blows up. every dodge will always be in a 3-to-1. And if from the only thing I've seen is just like you don't want to dodge into the 1 trine if it's this pattern. You just go to big trine explosion for party. I think even tanks can always go to big trine, I think. But if there's a small trine blowing up for the first one, tanks can go there and relatively do it safely. Anyway, half cleave goes off, third trine is spawning. Here, you just sit here after third trine waiting for it to blow up. You see this first one blows up. You dodge into a 3. Like I said, tanks just went into 1, but I'm pretty sure you can do this mechanic around here, around 4. It's still fine. It's just no one can be close. And because of this is a near far. 1 tank is at the wall. Don't fall off, wherever the out tank is. And then the main tank has to be in one of these cuts. There's only going to be 2 cuts that are safe. I'm pretty sure in either pattern. But party just has to just fuck off in AFK. There's really not much can be done just because the way that this mechanic works. The other pattern, this just blows up the like entire half of the arena, and then you have so much room where you just move into it, and then tank has to go in this spot or the south spot for the closest, and tank can go anywhere. And that's it. Trine is pretty free. It's mostly just tank check, and it goes into an ultimate embrace, which hits hard as usual. And then if you don't kill him, I think you have like 2 autos or 1 auto to kill him after the ultimate embrace. He does just go untargetable after if you fail the check. You do have to get him to 0, and then you pray. Any questions?
Let's pull.
I have to pee.
Okay.
Also have to pee, right back.
Tony, I have something in my bar.
Let's go.
There you go, Michael.
Fucking
Wait,
bastard.
actually, I have a question for the group. Should we do a couple warm-up pulls, or do we want to go into turn 4 to practice Forsaken?
We need to clean up Graven Image 2 and Graven Image
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. Oh,
I like the
Titan's
T4 idea though. That's a
I,
classic.
I don't know how to like use T4 though, like, other than like because unless we go in like normal and clear it, or kill Kefka normal and
No.
look at the ground.
No, the reason why T4 is... Wait, what? Whatever.
What do you mean you don't know how to
We don't
use
need the
T4?
floor, right?
The
We
point...
just need like
Yeah, the point of T4 is that there's no boss there. That's why everybody uses
Yeah.
that one as the dry run arena.
Oh,
It's
True.
the pseudo Sims before Sims were a thing.
Yeah.
yeah. I'd rather there's no timer because if you kill a boss, there's like a 5-minute timer or whatever.
They changed it now to the rest of the duty instance, I thought. Or was it a 20-minute max or something?
I don't remember.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
either way, I think we
Ready,
should clean up, like
checked.
Graven 2 and Graven 3 because we have the few changes.
Say yes if you want to go into T4 to talk about Forsaken 1 positioning stuff.
Like, right now, or just at any point
Right.
tonight?
Well, right now.
You said there was Graven 2 and 3 changes? Question mark? I mean, aside from the one that I think I saw, but the people being close, or static spots for 2?
Yeah, so there's static spots for Graven 3. In Graven 2, I'll just add everyone. In
It's the
Graven,
confetti changes.
it's the confetti changes, but it's also we're just stacking all 8 on top of each other. So we're gonna start north. Yeah, we'll just do north. We can stack all 8 on top of each other, or all 4 purples, but all 8 people will be on top of each other.
Okay.
Splitting 2 stacks of 4 with, or 2 stacks of 2 with 4 people should be the same as splitting 1 stack of 4 with 8 people, damage-wise. And then yeah, just confetti, where confetti's now going to be on the outside and just going to push the 3 people forward, and then the confetti person needs to walk backwards. As rock people, you should spread mostly to where you were previously. Like range can just go like back and left or right, and melee can just go to the east-west of the boss. If you don't have a rock, you can just walk center of the boss's hitbox. This should make it a little more consistent with like the damage taken when people get pushed back, as well as not having to deal with the 2 confettis hitting each other and possibly giving one group 2 confettis. I need to
Yep.
adjust for that.
Yep, and then confetti is always behind. Confetti is done the same way in all 3 instances.
And we will stack on like roughly where the melee spot was before. We could maybe move it a bit up, but it shouldn't be too bad.
So basically, it's confetti. You knock the other people across, and then you walk back. Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
Got it.
Is this your
These are the new
marker?
markers.
These are the new waymarkers. Oh, these are way farther at the edge.
that's just what they have preset for.
Huh, okay. We'll see how these look very far, so we'll see.
This is my first time, so
No, it's my first time.
quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Both fake? Both are fake. Conga line? I
He's
think we might.
overkilling.
Yeah.
Ryan, throw it away.
Sorry, both fake, both fake. How is this overkill?
I don't know if he's just out of range. Is that probably why they have healers in the middle? Guess you're able to reach him. I mean, I can go out to the edge, actually. I have shields.
I was gonna say, when are the heals coming out? I could just dip in close and come out.
It's normally like the beginning of Graven 3. Like the...
He was full HP with a shield actually at the time.
Yes, Rob.
DPS rock? Wherever...
Oh, we're stacking.
Everyone
It's
right
fake.
here, everyone right here. Oh, it's fake? Okay, sorry.
Right.
Everyone right? Oh, this is support rock, support rock.
Sorry.
Oh,
I moved forward.
wait, did you hit?
I hit the
Oh,
puddle. I hit the puddle.
I saw the north puddle explode. I was like, what the fuck happened?
This is my first time, so please take it easy.
Wait, sorry, but you said Rai had like full HP plus shields and he still died?
Yep.
Quick now. make
Overkill
your
by about
peace with
4K,
death, because
unfortunately.
I'm making your
What?
death with all these pieces.
Yeah, I don't know. Fake ice. Fake ice. Fake ice.
I'm stupid. My bad.
Wait.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, GG.
Reset.
This is my first time, so please take it easy. Quick now, make your peace with death, because I'm making your death with all these pieces.
Fake ice. This is fake ice. Look at your debuff. Fake ice. Fake ice.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Dude, my fucking cat.
Do we just want to do this directly on top of the marker? Is that like easier
That
to
seemed
like
fine.
look at?
Did you think you